Nick Dunn, you're probably the most hated man in America right now. Did you kill your wife, Nick?
Gone Girl to me is really, it's about a decaying marriage and the repercussions of what happens due to that decay. And then you've also got the whole sort of investigation on it as well, which I mean is kind of part of the mystery, but you're experiencing the mystery through the lead character and you're experiencing the mystery through the people trying to catch him. There's a lot of moving parts.
It feels like every single project that we work on, we always want to try to like push the envelope, whether it's a new technology or it's a new machine that we have, but we're always trying to find the best way of doing a movie.
Our mission on this particular job was to sort of carve out the future of how we're going to edit movies. And we saw an opportunity here to now try to integrate After Effects, which we had already been using, into our edit system. And by using After Effects and Premiere, people were connected on one system that we felt we had a future with.
The entire idea behind this production workflow was to bring VFX closer to editorial.
We now believe Nick is involved in the disappearance of our daughter.
Are you asking me if I killed my wife?
We shot Gone Girl on the Red Dragon, and we shot at 6K. David, for a long time, has wanted to shoot overscan, and we do that so that we have real estate around the frame to be able to manipulate the image. We've used that process on House of Cards and also on Social Network and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
David will tend to lock the camera off so that we have the ability to rip apart inside the frame using one performance from the back and a different performance from the front. You want to find a spot where people are going to play off each other without cutting. And again, reducing every bit of unnecessary screen time as you can. I think for an editor working, the interface of Premiere is like a 2-day event, maybe less, to get used to it and be efficient and speedy. I found it very flexible and I could tailor it to things that I was used to and change a few things that I thought were better for me. That speed of finding multiple projects, multiple edits that weren't necessarily in the project that you had at the same time, that's something that Adobe aggressively chased for us. And now we're able to do that with much more efficiency.
When we were working in Premiere and we needed to make a split screen composite, or for instance, if there's a green screen monitor, we could simply right click on a selection of clips or a single clip and send it to an After Effects comp. If Kirk was in the other room working in Premiere and asked me to open up that After Effects project, we could be working in 2 separate rooms.
I'll do the basic form, yell out to one of the editorial team to help, and then through After Effects, they'll clean it up, make it seamless, spotless.
And as soon as I saved that, it would be reflected in his timeline. It's something that you don't really get with any other nonlinear editing system.
The overall level of integration between Adobe Premiere and After Effects when working on such high-level gear is really quite astounding. What it means is that you can look at a frame and not have to wait many hours for an export to happen, or to see another version of what would happen if we just changed that shot slightly. VFX at 6K is hard no matter what, and the HP Z820s allowed us to do that.
David has always wanted to move more and more of the work in-house. He likes to have things at his fingertips. On Gone Girl, instead of 2 or 3 shots a day, I'm getting 6, 8, even 10 shots a day.
In the past, we've always had all these visual effects shots done at these vendors all around the city and all around the country. Now we can just pass them on to this guy who's working on a station 50 feet from us.
I have the same sort of disease as Fincher, where I want everything to be done as soon as possible, straight away, so you're reacting and working with finished things, with stabilized shots, with effects already done. I mean, it's always about story. It's constantly about story. It is all about getting the movie moving at the pace that it works best. By bringing so much of the post here, it just brings speed and efficiency.
We all kind of like inherit this need for perfection from David.
We're always in track together, moving in the same direction.
It's always advancing. Every project we do has a new curveball that we have to solve.
Having this in-house means that we are not wasting any precious time. We can go to the very last minute and make all these little nuanced changes, or add a shot, or change a couple frames here and there. Everything is at our disposal, and it's all because of the technology that we're using here.